As some of you guys might know, there's an open beta game that has gone viral over Korea, and the title is Lost Ark Online. I made this video hoping that it might help you guys choose or, get an idea of how each classes feel. So let's start with the video. So in Lost Ark, there's 4 main classes, with each class having 3 subclasses. And the 4 main classes are Fighter, Mage, Warrior, and Hunter. But in this video, we're gonna focus on Fighter. Fighter has 3 subclasses: Battlemaster, Invader, and Soulmaster. First up is Battlemaster. Battlemaster is a fancy and stylish fast-paced character who uses a weapon called Elemental Gauntlet. You don't like something like Thanos? She uses quick blows to deal average to low damage with low cooldown. In order for her to deal maximum damage output, she has to mix up skills and use them in combinations, which might lead to a steep learning curve. Her identity skill, which means a subclass passive, is called Elemental Bubbles. Elemental Bubbles can be gathered up to 3 upon skill hit. Gathered Elemental Bubbles can be used for a special skill which is quite strong. However, stronger skills are gonna take up more Elemental Bubbles. She is good at controlling playing mobs since she has several crowd control skills, such as flinching, airborne, freezing, and etc. But due to her having a steep learning curve and a low vitality, taking a hit from elite mobs or bosses can be brutal. She is able to close in and jump out of range with no problem. And if you happen to land a CC in, you will be granted time to get a combinations of skills in, which would do tons of damage. But however, she lacks skills to endure enemies' hits. Next up is Invader. Invader is a slow-paced, easy-to-play, mobile, close-quarter combat class who I think has the most satisfying on-hit impact. Her skills are mostly slow, channeling, with a small attack area and a high cooldown, but her mobility makes up for it, allowing us to play her in a hit-and-run style in spite of being of Invader. She also has a fair amount of CC and immobilization, which is the gauges that bosses have, so there's a little bit of party contribution going on. Her identity skill is Impact and Energy. Instead of using mana points as a main resource, she uses Impact and Energy points, which is the yellow and green gauges on the UI. So if you use a skill that is in yellow color, you will spend your energy points while gaining some impact points, and it's vice versa. If you use a green colored skill, you will lose impact points while gaining energy points. Invader doesn't have much area she could cover, so dealing with mobs that are spread around in her area, it is quite stressful. However, if you manage to gather them up into one point, you will be able to clear them out fast. She can contribute to the party by chewing down the immobilization gauge that the elite mobs and bosses have. Invader can quickly close into enemies due to her charge-in skills. You need to be wise not to waste it because mobile skills tend to have high cooldown. And upon knocking down an enemy, you can deliver a devastating blow and step back for the hit and run style. And last but not least is Soulmaster. Soulmaster is an average to fast-paced hybrid character that has a super fancy effect and crazy buffs. Hybrid meaning that you can choose whatever you want to be, ranged, melee, or maybe both. Her damage output is great, however, she might be tricky to learn at first because of her main resource. After using up all the resources you have, you won't be able to use any skills until your resources are back to full, but that's when her identity skill comes in. Identity skill is called 금강선공. It's kinda something around the lines of like diamond martial art. Oh no. This identity skill can be used up to 3 times to amplify your damage step by step. When used each time, your resource regenerates. This allows you to cycle more skills, but however, after the duration ends, you might feel really weak. I don't have much to say about this character in PvP. She has everything, like range skill, melee skill, damage, knockdown, area, attack area. No, it's just normal. It's It's not bad, but it's not OP. I don't know how to explain this. And yep, that was all 3 subclasses. So I guess that concludes my personal opinion about the fighter class in Lost Ark. Yeah, and if there's any class you would like to see first, please comment down below.